Imagine you're scrolling through your phone, and suddenly, a clip pops up. Dylan Wang, with his signature smirk, playfully nudging Shen during a promotional event. The comments explode with heart emojis, hashtags like #DYShenForever, and fans speculating about their off-screen relationship. This is a pulse of Asian fan culture, a vibrant, dynamic world where devotion to stars like Dylan Wang and Shen doesn't just stop at watching their dramas. It's a lifestyle, a community, a creative force. Let's dive into how these two actors, through their roles in Meteor Garden and their undeniable chemistry, have shaped a fandom that's reshaping cultural landscapes across Asia. Picture yourself in Shanghai, walking through a bustling mall where cosplayers dress as Dao Ming-sai and Dong Shansai, Dylan and Shen's iconic Meteor Garden characters, pose for photos. This isn't just a random gathering. It's a microcosm of a fan culture that thrives on shared passion. In Asia, particularly in China, fan culture has evolved into a powerful social and economic phenomenon. Fans don't just consume content, they create it, organize it, and amplify it. Dylan Wang and Shen Yu, who skyrocketed to fame after Meteor Garden in 2018, have become central figures in this movement. Their fandom, often dubbed DYShen or Shen Dylan, igniting a spark that spread from China to Southeast Asia, Korea, and beyond. Why are fans so obsessed? Let's try a quick experiment. Think of a moment when you felt emotionally invested in a TV couple. Maybe it's the way Dylan's Dao Ming-sai softens for Shen's Shansai, or how their real-life banter feels like an extension of their characters. That emotional pull is key. Meteor Garden, a modern retelling of the Japanese manga Boys Over Flowers, tapped into a universal fantasy, a rich, aloof guy falling for a spunky, relatable girl. But it's not just a story. Dylan, born in 1998 in Chengdu, brings a brooding charm mixed with a down-to-earth vibe, while Shen, born in 1997 in Dongguan, exudes a girl-next-door relatability. Their chemistry, on-screen and off, feels authentic, fueling fans' imaginations. Social media posts show them laughing together at events, exchanging gifts, or sharing subtle glances, and fans dissect every moment like detectives. Have you ever found yourself overanalyzing a celebrity's Instagram post? That's the DYShen fandom in action. Now, let's zoom out. Fan culture in Asia isn't new. Think of the Hallyu wave driven by K-pop or the global reach of Japanese anime. But what makes the DYShen phenomenon unique is how it blends local pride with transcultural appeal. In China, fans celebrate Dylan and Shen as homegrown talents who put Chinese dramas on the global map. Their nationality, as one source notes, helps them connect with audiences across Asia, especially in China, where they are seen as cultural ambassadors. Yet, their appeal crosses borders. In the Philippines, Thailand, and Malaysia, Meteor Garden became a cultural touchstone, with fans streaming episodes, creating fan art, and even organizing watch parties. Want to feel the vibe? Search #DYShen on X, and you'll see a flood of fan edits, videos syncing their scenes to romantic ballads or fan fiction, imagining them as a real couple. Let's make this interactive. Picture yourself joining a DYShen fan group on Weibo or Reddit. You're greeted with fan-made memes, like Dylan's smirk caption when Shansai says no, but you know she means yes. Fans debate whether Dylan and Shen are secretly dating, pointing to a 2019 clip where Shen playfully feeds Dylan at a fan meet. The speculation isn't just gossip, it's a creative outlet. Fans write novels worth of fan fiction, some imagining Dylan and Shen as modern-day royals, others placing them in sci-fi universes. Have you ever created something inspired by a show you love? That's the heart of fandom, turning passive viewing into active creation. This creativity isn't just for fun, it's economic. In China, fans drive markets. Dylan and Shen's popularity has led to endorsement deals, from fashion brands to skincare products. Fans, especially younger ones, buy what their idols promote, turning malls into imaginary homelands where they can live out their fandom. Think of Pop Mart stores or character cafes where fans sip coffee surrounded by Meteor Garden posters. In Shanghai, malls tolerate cosplayers because they are vital customers, boosting sales at a time when online shopping dominates. If you were a brand, would you hire Dylan or Shen to promote your product? Their influence is undeniable. Dylan's Weibo post alone can generate millions of likes, and Shen's fashion shoots trend instantly. But it's not all rosy. Fandom can get intense. Dylan and Shen face relentless scrutiny, with fans and media analyzing their every move. Are they dating? Just friends? The pressure is real. Sources confirm they've maintained a platonic stance, emphasizing their friendship, but fans still hope for more. This obsession can spill into toxicity. Some fans, known as solo stans, fiercely defend either Dylan or Shen, clashing with CP fans who ship them as a couple. These conflicts mirror broader trends in Asian fandom, where subcommunities form around specific pairings or solo idols, sometimes leading to online wars. Ever seen a heated fan argument on social media? It's like a digital battlefield, with hashtags as weapons. Let's try another interactive moment. Imagine you're at a DYShen fan event in Beijing. The room buzzes with fans chanting their names, holding up banners with phrases like DYShen forever. You're handed a fan-made zine featuring Dylan and Shen's best moments. This is where fan culture shines. Community. In Asia, fandom isn't solitary. Fans organize charity drives in Dylan and Shen's names, like donating to schools in rural China. They rent theaters for Meteor Garden rewatch parties, creating temporary autonomous zones where they control the narrative. It's a space where fans, especially young women, express themselves freely away from societal pressures. This freedom ties into a bigger picture. Asian fan culture, particularly in China, blends pop cosmopolitanism with fan nationalism. Fans embrace global media, like Korean dramas or Japanese anime, but also champion local stars like Dylan and Shen. Their success in Meteor Garden and later projects Love Between Fairy and Devil for Dylan, A Love So Beautiful for Shen, proves Chinese dramas can rival K-dramas or J-dramas. Fans take pride in this, sharing clips on Douyin, China's TikTok, to global audiences. Want to see it in action? Check Douyin for Meteor Garden edits. Fans remix scenes with K-pop tracks, blending cultures seamlessly. But what about the darker side? Fandom can amplify pressure on stars. Dylan, now 26, and Shen, 28, navigate a tightrope of public expectations. Dylan's shift from Meteor Garden's bad boy to complex roles like Dongfang Chingsung in Love Between Fairy and Devil shows his growth, but fans still cling to his Daoming Sai image. Shen, meanwhile, faces typecasting as a cute heroine, though her roles and use of my talent show her range. The fandom's love can feel like a cage. Fans demand new Shen collaborations, but both actors have said they want to explore new projects. If you were Dylan or Shen, how would you balance fan expectations with personal growth? Economically, the Shen fandom is a powerhouse. Their dramas, especially Meteor Garden, have racked up billions of streams on platforms like iQIYI and Tencent. Fans don't just watch. They buy merchandise, from Daoming Sai-inspired jackets to Shansai-themed phone cases. In 2024, Dylan's Guardians of the Dolphin surpassed 30,000 points on Tencent Popularity Index, showing his enduring draw. Shen's A Love So Beautiful remains a streaming juggernaut. This translates to real money. Chinese dramas are now a global export, competing with Hollywood. Fans fuel this by trending hashtags, boosting visibility, and even influencing casting decisions through online campaigns. Ever joined a campaign to support your favorite show? That's the kind of power Shen fans wield. Let's get personal. What would you do at a Shen fan meet? Maybe you'd ask Dylan about his basketball days, is a huge LeBron James fan, or Shen about her favorite rom-com. Their relatability, Dylan's small-town roots, Shen's down-to-earth charm, makes fans feel connected. This bond drives fan culture's emotional core. In China, where idol culture exploded after shows like Super Bowl and The Voice of China, fans see stars as extensions of themselves. Unlike Western fandoms, which often focus on individual texts, Asian fandoms are more fluid, blending high art, pop culture, and personal identity. The Shen fandom also reflects gender dynamics. Most fans are young women, drawn to the romantic fantasy of Meteor Garden. Their devotion, creating fan art, writing fan fiction, or cosplaying, can be seen as resistance to traditional expectations. In China, where women face pressure to marry young, fandom offers a discursive space to explore desires, sometimes with BL, boys love, subcultures, or romantic fantasies about Dylan and Shen. Ever felt empowered by a fandom? For many, it's a safe haven to express creativity and identity. As we wrap up, let's reflect. The Shen fandom isn't just about two actors. It's about how fans across Asia use their love for Dylan Wang and Shen Yu to build communities, drive economies, and assert cultural pride. From fan fiction to mole cosplay, from Weibo trends to global streams, their impact is undeniable. So, what's your take? Are you Team Shen, hoping for a real-life romance? Or do you love them for their art? Jump onto X, search #Shen, and join the conversation. The fandom's waiting.